I've got my creative spark back. I can't send my dolls to the US and it sucks. I went to my local post office to see what's going on, and I'm not happy with what they have told me. You probably already know about new tariffs that are right now in the US. And the problem is a lot of countries didn't prepare to this situation, so they completely stopped delivering packages. You are so loud. Yes, I'm talking to you. Will you let me record? Please. I will give you a snack. I know that some companies in some countries found a solution for this problem, and I don't like this solution. So basically, when someone sends you something, they have to pay the tariff. But I can't find a company in my country that would let me do it. I had to send some emails, so we will see what they will respond to me. Let me explain why I don't like this solution. The cost of the tariff will not disappear for you as a customer because someone else had to pay for it. Because it means that I would have to raise price on my products to pay for the tariff. And because I sell on Etsy, Etsy doesn't allow me to change price for some countries. So if I would have to pay for the tariff, then I would have to raise my prices for everyone else on this planet. And I can't put a tariff price in the shipping price, in the shipping cost, because Etsy charges a fee on shipping costs. So if I raise the price of shipping, then Etsy would take more money from me. I already had some weird time with Etsy, and now this situation is not helping. Everyone tries to take your money. So I need to think about this situation because I had a problem with procrastination and I had to take. Oh my god, let me record, guys. I had a problem with procrastination and I needed to think about my dolly business. I needed a break. And when I was ready to, customize this new doll, this tariff situation came and it was like slap in the face. So, yeah, shit happens. With a lot of mixed feelings, I'm trying to finish what I've started. In my last vlog, I mentioned that I used to make jewelry as a kid. And after my trip to Sweden, I felt inspired to try creating something again with the rocks that I love to collect on my walks. When I saw Jonna Jinton's jewelry, I thought to myself, oh, I really miss making jewelry. I actually own a special machine called a rock tumbler, which is used to smooth and polish rocks and even make sea glass. After my trip, I started thinking about what I could do with the rocks I've collected, and I decided it would be so exciting to turn them into jewelry. So I bought some supplies for wire wrapping and I have just started learning the basics. I've been watching a lot of tutorials on YouTube. Using a rock tumbler takes time. To become shiny and smooth, a rock needs to go through 4 tumbling stages. Sometimes you even have to return to the first stage if the rock is too uneven. Personally, I like uneven rocks too. For me, rocks are like abstract art. Each one is unique with its own texture, colors, and patterns. Some even have shiny fragments hidden inside. It's like nature's way of creating abstract art. Even the most ordinary rock laying next to your house can be beautiful. Take a moment to look around at the trees, at the grass, the flowers, and the rocks. Noticing the small beautiful details in life is so important. If you would be interested in the whole process of rock tumbling, I will show you more. I sent emails 4 days ago and still didn't receive any answer, so I don't want to think about it now. I'm going to finish this Blythe doll anyways, and we will just see how it goes. It's autumn already, and I want my doll to feel like autumn walk in the forest. And if the weather is good, I will take her to the forest to take her photos. But first, let's do her makeup. I will record the whole process and show you some glimpse here, but if you would like to see the whole process, I have membership channel here on YouTube, so we can join and see extra videos from me. If you can't see the bottom to join, you probably are using your iPhone, and I heard from people that they don't see it. And the best way to join, if you can't see the bottom, is to use the link that I leave always in the description. Thank you so much if you already support this channel. I wasn't ready for autumn. We just had the coldest summer I ever experienced, and now I have to get used to even colder and shorter days. I started learning rollerblading at the beginning of September, and now I'm stuck inside my apartment. But because I spend more time indoors, I don't feel guilty about not going out. When the weather is beautiful though, I feel the need to be outside. Autumn is a good time to slow down and be creative.
Once a week, a couple of times a week, and I do limit how many I give them because some cuts can be very fun.
It feels different to take art supplies out of drawers or boxes and work on an art project when it's so cozy and cold. I feel like slowing down is a good thing for me now. The world is definitely not going to slow down. There is too much going on all the time. Reading about the tariff situation made me overthink.
Hello.
I saw a lot of artists and small businesses from Europe starting to panic. Many of them decided to stop shipping to the US, and I understand why. Sometimes we are just not able to do something or change it. When you're much smaller than other big companies, it can be hard to cope with everything. For quite a while now, I haven't seen my Etsy shop or my small business as my priority. Actually, I don't see myself as someone who has a small business anymore. It was fun when I started, but now let's be real, if you want to make good money to pay your bills and live your life, you need to expand your small business. And I'm not the kind of person who only wants to make money out of my craft. I want to create things that bring me joy, are pleasing to the eye, and maybe inspire someone along the way. That's why I prefer sharing videos with you instead of making things just to sell them. It feels good to make things not just for sale. Before, I wanted to make many more dolls because I was getting a lot of messages from people who wanted to buy them, so I felt pressure. But now I'm not able to make that many dolls. I have a full-time job too, and there are so many other things I enjoy that I don't want to stop doing. So I hope you understand why I don't post as many dolls as I used to before. I know it's much harder to get a doll from me now, but at the same time I'm able to make these videos, and with them I want to give you something more than just a doll to buy. We can spend time here together, I can tell you something and you can share your thoughts in the comments. You can get inspired and feel good. With all the AI slop the internet is feeding us, I think it's nice to see real people just doing nice things. It doesn't mean that I'm stopping selling my craft. It just means it is not my priority. So if I make a doll, of course you will be able to get her. I absolutely hate wasting paint. So I thought I should get some bottles and small plastic jars to store my paint. As you saw, I'm trying to learn abstract painting, and I noticed that with abstract you waste a lot of paint, and paint is expensive. I got 3 new colors, this beautiful gray, this pink that reminds me of doll's skin, and this one, and look how small it is. So it breaks my heart when I have to waste so much paint because it is expensive and it is small. So let's try saving it. This year, I started to explore abstract art and learn how to approach it. Until now, I had only painted in realism, but something inside me wanted to try something different. I wanted to see what would happen if I let go a little, if I painted more freely without trying to control every detail. The first time I tried abstract art, it was so hard. I had no idea what I was doing. My whole body felt tense and I was afraid to make a mistake. But at the same time, there was a quiet voice inside me telling me to just keep going, to trust the process and let the paint lead the way. I watched other people creating abstract art, trying to understand how they moved, how they let go. Later, I visited Jonna Jinton's art gallery in Sweden to soak in the energy of her beautiful paintings. Seeing them in real life filled me with so much joy. The colors, the texture, it was a moment that stayed with me. I've been trying to paint on a smaller scale first, to just warm up before moving to larger canvases. Abstract art truly changed the way you think about painting. It reminds you to be present, slow down and express yourself without overthinking. I want to bring both worlds together, realism and abstraction. Sometimes I feel like painting something real and detailed, and other times I just want to let go completely. Maybe one day I'll find a way to combine them, to let them two meet somewhere in between. Painting has become so exciting for me and I want to keep learning more. So I finished my abstract paintings, small abstract paintings, and I wanted to show you them. So this is the first one. This is the second one. And this is the last one, and I think this is my favorite. I don't know. They're kind of similar, but I wanted to explore and see how the colors would look like. And I'm pretty satisfied with my work. By the way, I'm sitting next to my rat's cage, and one of the rats wants to come to me. Hello, baby. I think I'm going to clean their cage and show you how it looks like to clean their cage. Say hi. Hello. She's so cute. I had to deep clean my rat's cage, which I do once a month. I also spot clean every day, but this time it needed a full cleaning. I added a fresh bedding mix on the bottom and started placing their accessories, like hammocks, bridges, toys, and climbing ropes. My rats are litter trained and use a small litter box, which I clean once every 2 or 3 days. I put their food mix into their toys and food bowl. When working on the top of the cage, I try to place their accessories in a way that prevents them from falling from the very top. I always try to rearrange their cage once a month during the deep clean because rats are highly intelligent and they can get bored if nothing changes in their environment. They love to sleep at the very top of the cage, so I place hammocks there. Since it was just before Halloween, I also added a Halloween bucket in the corner. I also got them a new big chew toy. Once most of the accessories are in place, I just fill the gaps. I give them a water bowl on the top and a water bottle on the bottom so they can easily access water. Rats love tunnels and tubes, so I include those as well. I also try to always put their favorite treats in the toys so they can play and stay engaged. Okay, so let's talk about the tariff problem. I believe that nothing happens without a reason, and sometimes the universe is trying to tell us something. Because of that, I've decided to stop shipping to the US until our post office in my country finds a good solution. A good solution for me means that I wouldn't have to pay for the tariff on behalf of my customer. When I order something as a customer from other country that has tariffs on their products, I, as a customer, pay the tariff when I receive the package. So I don't understand why countries in Europe try to do it differently for people from the US. It looks like they're trying to fool customers from the US, so they wouldn't know that they actually paid the tariff. But the tariff cost will be in the price of the product anyway. The tariff cost doesn't disappear. I know that most of my customers are from the US, and I see that you guys really appreciate handmade art and craft. You understand what it takes to make something handmade, and I love that. This situation showed me that selling dolls is getting harder and harder, and it is not my main goal to just sell them. My main goal is actually to build community here, make videos, spend time with you guys here. Making videos is more sustainable for me than trying to fight against political stuff and decision that can change my whole small business. So unfortunately, my new doll will be available only for people from Europe. It's cheaper for me, it's safer for me, and I won't have to stress about it because here in Europe is much easier to send something, to sell something. If anything changes, I will let you guys know. I don't believe that it will last forever. This whole situation showed me that I should focus on my YouTube channel more than on my Etsy shop. I don't want to sound like I am angry at the US, because actually I am more angry at my own country that they didn't prepare for this situation. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. And I also wanted to say thank you if you joined my membership program, because yesterday I was checking my membership program and I saw that we already have 29 people. This is insane for me. I know it might not be a lot for someone, but for me it is a lot. It is a lot for me that there are people who wants to support this channel. Thank you so much. I was actually thinking about making something special just for members, and I had this idea that maybe when we will have 50 people here, that would be so cool. If we had 50 people, I was thinking about asking for your address and I would send you something like a letter, because I saw that right now it is new trend here on YouTube to have a snail mail club or something like that. And I was thinking, this is actually nice. I don't want to have snail mail club, but I can send something just once, like for special occasion. And the special occasion would be having 50 members of this channel. So I can write you a letter. I think that not everyone would like to participate. But you can tell me what you think about this idea. I would love to do it. I used to have some pen pal friends, and it was so cool to send letters to other countries and write with people. So I can send you like this one letter. I can send you maybe a sticker with my doll or maybe a postcard with my doll. I will add something special, not just a letter, but just small gift. And actually, if you are from the US, I can send letters, which is great. So I know that I am able to send you letter. I can't send you doll, but I can send you letter. So if you are from the US and if you are a member of this channel, when we will have 50 people, we can do something like that. You can still be able to receive a letter from me. This is just my idea. I hope you like this idea. You can tell me if it's a good idea or bad. I don't know. It is something that I was thinking that I would love to do it. Thank you so much again, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.